and Joe Butler at number 10. Meanwhile, West Ham have made changes. Keith Robson is under suspension. John McDowell moves back to number 2. Clyde Best is 9 and Pat Holland 11.
A chip to Patton. Lampard away outside him. Here he is. Best and Brooking and Jennings, and deep Pat Holland. There's the header by Holland. Oh, that needed a good save. Holland came in very well, and Lampard and Patton between them were quick to spot him on that far side, and a good cross which caused Barron a bit of trouble, though there was an infringement there. McDowell. Jennings jumping too early then. Now Trevor Anderson. Can he put it into the path of Eastoe? He can. This is the chance now. Oh, and Day had to save well. That was a lovely break by Swindon. A nicely played pass by Trevor Anderson. And Eastoe showing why he'd scored so many goals with an on-target shot. And Day going down to save. Now Patton. To McDowell. There's the cross going in. Jennings on the far side. Floating in there, but again jumping too early. Patton, corner. Referee having a word with Trollope and with Profit. And now with Frank Burrows. Brooking again with a corner for West Ham. Again curling in there. Oh, and that very nearly got in there. Jennings tried to turn it back, and now there's a break on for Swindon. And they're going to do their best to make full advantage of it. Eastoe leading the charge with Trollope in a lot of space outside him. Still with Eastoe. Oh, and Day was in trouble there, bouncing just in front of him awkwardly. To Butler, and now to Moss. Local lad. Spotted as a junior. There's Joe Butler with a shot, and a good one. Oh, and what a good save by Day. Tremendous quick-fire shot, though, by Joe Butler. Came right out of the blue, that one, from Moss's pass, and Day did well. And certainly, as every minute goes by, it becomes just a little bit more desperate for West Ham. Patton for Lampard, trying one himself. Oh, and it had to be tipped over by Barron. A real left-foot special, that, by Frank Lampard. And he scored from 1 or 2 in his time. He's got 4 this season, in fact. Caught it well. And a nicely judged tip over by Barron. Nicely cut out by Lampard. Well, Best didn't make anything of that, and Eastoe can take it up now for Swindon. McLaughlin's made a good run, and Anderson too. And now Anderson! Oh, he's been pulled back. And that will mean trouble for Tommy Taylor, and whatever he gets, he deserves. Because Anderson was through with basically only the goalkeeper to beat, and that is gamesmanship at its worst. And Tommy Taylor gets his name in the book, and maybe he's lucky to get no more. That fell. Taylor, in fact, didn't really know where the ball was going, and it fell beautifully for Anderson. Blatant piece of pulling back. And Swindon now with the free kick, which Jenkins couldn't do anything with. Trollope is right in there too. So is Eastoe! Oh, and he very nearly made it. So West Ham are in all sorts of trouble, and Best might lose it now. He's played it back to Day, and Day hasn't even got it yet. But that time the foot was up by Eastoe on the West Ham goalkeeper Mervyn Day. And so it's a free kick to West Ham, and that's just about the biggest scare they've had. Best header, and a good one, straight to Trevor Brooking. Flipped on this time for Billy Jennings. Yes! Billy Jennings has done it. The breakthrough for West Ham at long, long last. And the relief good header on by Best, who's not had the best of games. Laid on by Brooking, and Billy Jennings there to whack it from that sharp angle at last past Jim Barron. 1-0 to West Ham. So West Ham got a fair number of people up still for this corner as Brooking takes it. Best with the header! Good Lord, how did that manage to stay out? Almost with the back heeler getting it in there. A deeper corner that time from Brooking, and a good jump by Clyde Best on the far side. Not quite going home. Lampard calling Tommy Taylor into the scene, and then losing the ball out as Moss now takes it up for Swindon. He's got Anderson in the middle and Eastoe. And it'll come now for Peter Eastoe. Yes! Eastoe is equalised! 1-1! Well, that really has stunned West Ham. A great run down the right by Moss. And as the cross came over, it eluded McDowell. And Eastoe had time almost to pick his spot and put it past Mervyn Day to make it 1-1.